Hey there, welcome in. It's another episode of The Big Three. I'm Heather Harrington, along with Will West. And Will, it's that time of year when Major League Baseball, you have to talk about it because who is this Japanese Babe Ruth that's come onto the scene and is doing some big things in Major League Baseball?
It's Shohei Ohtani, and he's Ohtani where I come from because I'm from Seymour. So look, this guy's amazing. This is the best story in sports I could remember in a very long time. If you look at what he's doing, he's the first guy to have 3 home runs between starts as a pitcher since 1919. He's the first pitcher ever to hit 2 home runs in a single season while throwing over 100 miles an hour. How unbelievable is that?
Crazy.
It's we're seeing things that haven't happened since 1919, 1921. He's breaking Babe Ruth records, which is just insane right now.
One of the things, though, I have adopted this anti-millennial attitude. I am so tired of everybody saying this is the best thing ever.
Recency
so
bias.
I sleep on things.
Yeah.
I haven't been jumping on this Ohtani bandwagon because I feel like everybody's going to eventually figure this guy out.
Well,
right or wrong.
First time through, right? And so we saw with Aaron Judge last year, second half of the season, it did not go well for about a month and a half, and he needed to adjust. And he ended up being and he was okay. Ohtani, the same thing's going to happen, and especially as a pitcher. Now, he did face the A's twice. First time, lit him up. Second time was better. And we all thought, okay, well, the second time a team sees him,
they're going to...
especially as a pitcher, he was able to figure that out. Eventually, people are going to get a book on him. It's going to be more difficult for him, but right now, it's just a delight to watch.
Okay, so Giancarlo Stanton and the Yankees, I don't know, 22 strikeouts already this season for
I'm
Stanton.
making as much contact for the Yankees as he is right now.
Yeah. Okay, but you got the Red Sox just hit a franchise record, 9-1. The Mets also with a franchise best start. What's going on in Major League Baseball?
I think with the Red Sox, I said I think they win that division regardless of the changes that the Yankees made. There was no way in the world that they were going to that no one was going to hit in that lineup 2 years in a row. That wasn't going to happen. With everybody else, you always see these teams that blow up at the start of the season, and then June, July, August, the pitching doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, who has the middle relief, who has the pitching, they can get it done in June, July, August. So some of these teams will come back down to earth. I think the Braves are going to be improved, but they'll come back down to earth as well. The Red Sox are the one team, to me, that's for real. They could end up having the best record in baseball this year.
So the teams that come back down, are we talking Minnesota Twins? Are we talking Atlanta Braves?
Twins are going to be there.
Legit?
Twins are going to be in the postseason, I think.
Twins are legit. So what about the Braves and some of these other Pirates?
500 for the Braves, 500 for the Pirates. Okay. I think that's kind of what you're looking at. They just don't have the arms, but they have good young nucleuses of talent, so they can be an exciting team to watch for their fan bases this year.
Okay, now we are literally halfway through spring practice. Actually, a little more than halfway through because you had 10 practices out of the 15. We've got 10 days left for UT football. What are you expecting to see over this next 10 days, especially with all the position changes that were announced recently?
Literally nothing. That's what I'm expecting to see. It's just Pruitt's not going to give you a whole lot.
I had to ask.
You knew it was coming. But look, that's a compelling storyline, and we haven't had many this spring. So that's something that's interesting to see. The Tyler Bird thing, I think, is especially interesting because so many people said Butch is a moron. Why isn't he playing in the secondary? Well, he's not playing in the secondary under a second staff in a row.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's nothing
Does that
wrong with
mean
that.
you just can't play in the secondary?
That's just not a spot. Wide receiver's a better position for him. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but the position changes. I like that they're willing to think about these types of things, such as position changes, to try to get the most out of each and every player that they have.
And I think it shows a little desperation in some areas just because they don't have people at cornerback. They're literally trying everybody to see if they can develop some depth.
Trying to see if Eric Kane has any eligibility left to play linebacker, too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so orange and white game. How do you see it shaking out? Our little potpourri. Highly attended. Over, under 40,000?
Under, way under.
Oh.
I think under 35,000.
Really?
Yeah. I just, look, there's not... If it's a nice day, people show up, but the autograph signing's gone.
Yeah, fan day's gone.
And fan day's gone, and also there is nothing coming out of camp. Look, I think as Jeremy Pruitt becomes more comfortable, you'll get more. But, I mean, I have charities calling me saying, so is Tennessee just not going to do anything anymore? And that God's honest truth. They will. They're going to. They did East Tennessee Children's Hospital this weekend.
Yeah.
But I think right now he's playing everything very close to the vest, and he'll start adding things after the fact. But because this is coming off the worst season in Tennessee football history, and there's zero that the fans are getting right now out of practice, I just don't think it's going to be that 28,000 is what I would say right now if I had to call it.
All right. Well, let's hope for a little more, especially if there's sunshine.
I don't know. They'll announce 46, but it'll be 28.
Well, that's a good point, too. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us on the Big Three. We'll be back next week.